What's going on, YouTube and cryptocurrency family? My name is Harry. I'm the Crypto Vet. Thank you for tuning back in. I appreciate all the support for everyone been tuning into Twitch and making money on these trades. I said I appreciate it so much. And I said if you guys like this content and I'm actually helping you guys, maybe learning a little bit about chart analysis, anything like that, please hit the like, hit the subscribe. Just lets me know that I can keep doing this and you guys actually want to hear my stupid ass talk about crypto. So before we get started, if you're not already, follow me on Twitter at XRP Veterinarian. The Discord and the Twitch links and everything are down in the description. Funny thing that I just saw 2 hours ago, Elon Musk said bought some Dogecoin for Lil X so he can be a toddler hodler. And I have no idea why this guy is pumping Dogecoin. Still kind of confusing to me. There's some sort of play here, but Elon Musk tweeted this out to all of his 46.4 million followers. So funny enough, when we look at Doge in the last 2 hours here, it has gone up a good 20%, and we'll go over Doge here in a second, but I just wanted to bring that up. Ridiculous. But yeah, be sure to follow me on Twitter. I already did one Dogecoin giveaway. I actually found 4,000 Doge in one of the wallets in my Kraken wallet. I got that like a year ago for doing a survey. That was supposed to be a $10 reward for doing the survey. I got 4,000 Doge. So I'm slowly giving that away, whether it's on Twitch or on my Twitter. So if you like giveaways, be sure to follow me and I will do more of those here in the future. All right, let's go ahead and get started here on CoinMarketCap. Right now, we have a little bit of red in the market. Bitcoin's down about 4.5%. Ethereum dropped a little bit. XRP did the same thing. But overall, we have bounced back a little bit. Cardano has overtaken XRP to the number 4 spot, and Polkadot is sitting right behind there, and Binance Coin shot out of nowhere and is now $125. I remember when this stuff was less than XRP and I could have invested in that, but hey, you don't catch every boat, so don't sit on that regret because you didn't hop in, right? Just set up for the next trade. But let's go ahead and see the biggest gainers. We got Avalanche Quantum doing good. CeeLo, my cousin actually texted me this morning, was looking into CeeLo and actually got in pretty early. So good job, my friend. Super proud of you. And we're going to help you make more money here in the process. And as far as the biggest losers, 14% is the most today, and that's going to be Waves. Elrond Gold, I mean, this is crazy. Elrond was, less than 100 not too long ago. And Digibyte and Tron started to creep up as well, and VeChain also hit 3.5 cents. But let's go ahead and head over to Doge. We've been following a chart pattern here on Doge, and we've kind of measured some of the breakouts, got some of the targets hit. Again, I don't really think it's sustainable for Doge to be worth this much, but if enough people think it is, then it will be, right? This is an inflationary currency, so more and more is being made, so the value is never going to be something if that was like Bitcoin, but it could be more than this in the future. So invest wisely. The Doge that I have, I've been taking profits. Pretty much every time we get close to a new all-time high, I take some profits. So, I think I'm left with a little less than 20K Doge, whereas before I was sitting at a little over 100,000. But, make sure you take your money, because if you don't take your money, you're just left with something that's there, right? So as far as what Doge can do from here, if more and more people keep pumping it and more people keep buying it, it will go up, right? If demand is high, even though supply is getting higher at the same time, it seems like recently demand has been higher than said supply, thus the price is going up. I still have limit buy or limit sell orders on Robinhood for a dime, or a little bit less, like 9.6, 9.8. So again, just invest wisely. Don't bet the farm on this. If you do and it goes up, yeah, you could make a lot of money, but what if Robinhood doesn't fucking work? Because half the time my sell orders don't work. If you got it on Kraken or some other more reliable place for Doge, I think you're much better off. The only reason I have it on Robinhood is because this is one of the Doge I'd never heard of, and I bought it a long time ago on there, and I never actually invested in on it later. I've only been sitting on what I had from before. Okay, but let's go ahead and head over to Bitcoin. This is what everybody's talking about. We had our crazy pump up after Tesla announced that they were going to purchase $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin. So we came up, we pumped a good 20 something percent, 25% here, and now we are retracing. And I know a lot of people are going, oh shit, this is gonna be the end, right? Well, it could be, probably not. but we're most likely going to retrace a little bit and see where everything settles and go from there. So we're going to go over that right now. So here on the daily, we can see that we pumped up, and then yesterday we bounced in between. Looks like around 45,000 and 48. Of course, we did set a new all-time high, but now we are in deciding mode, right? We got to figure out what we're going to do. So just looking at the daily chart, we can see that we are below one of the key fib levels, and we also were using it as support yesterday, but now where can we go from here? So if we go ahead and head to the daily, there's a couple different, or sorry, the hourly, there's a couple different things that we could notice. So we were in this little symmetrical triangle here, and we did break to the downside, and if we were just to use this only, we could see that a measured move to the downside would put us somewhere in the $42,600 area, which again is also exactly where we found good support after we had the first pump before we pumped again. All right, so very possible that we could just slowly make our way down. So we came down, found support, we're gonna have our little wave up and then come back down. That's one route, right? So another thing that could be happening right now is that we're also forming a bull flag. So let's ignore this. We're going to go ahead and get rid of that. So let's say we're forming a bull flag and we're coming down here. So a break to the upside of this bull flag would then just be a move here of something like A, B, C, D. So let's say we come up to here, and then this is taking us right up to our $54,000 area here, which was also a fib line on our trend-based fib extension as well as our local fib retracement. So very possible that if we were to break above around the $46,000 area, that we could shoot up to $54,000, which is my target, and was also my target if we broke out to the above the $42,000 region. So cool enough. This shit actually lines up and works out. So there's a couple different scenarios. We don't know which one's going to play out. I have no fucking clue. I just use it based off probabilities. The fact that we broke to the downside out of this symmetrical triangle here kind of plays that out. So, I do think that if we say came up to here and then came down and stayed within this pattern, both patterns could actually come to fruition and it could still go to the upside. Now remember, in my opinion, I'm just a doctor/idiot. This is not financial advice, but when you see red, that's when I buy. So I come over here and I see stuff that's in the red. I'll look into the project. I go, hey, we might be up 25, 30% on the week. Hey, but we're down 22% on the day. Oh, what happened, right? Now's the time that I should look into maybe accumulating more. And then whenever I see green over here, these are the projects that I'm starting to take some profits, right? Maybe not a lot, maybe none at all if I think that they're going to go much higher, but they're worth nothing if you don't take profits. Okay, so that's going to see where we're going to go for Bitcoin. As far as Ethereum, kind of in a different boat here. Again, we're following Bitcoin. If we look, whenever we have a little drop here, we go over to Ethereum, we can see the same thing. This was the uptrend that we were following on Ethereum as we continued to set higher highs, and this is on the hourly, and it can be difficult to find a pattern. And I know a lot of people in the Discord and Twitch are like, man, I don't know, I don't fucking see anything like that. Well, you may not. You may just be in an upwards consolidation in between a channel, something like that. But as you go back to other patterns and you can't see anything, zoom out first, all right? See if there's something bigger forming and then try to, assume or develop something at that point. So we had this one trend line where we broke below and then we've been using it as support above. And then now here we are again breaking down. So as we were observing this pattern here, trying to figure out what was going to happen, all right, we had our little triangle, we broke out, came up, formed another triangle, and then we started to break to the downside. Well, they're like, well, I don't really know what I see here. Well, what we do have is that we are now back below this upwards trend line, which was support and is now forming as resistance. So a couple things have happened here. Like last time, we broke below, confirmed it, and then broke further to the downside, formed a little bitty head and shoulders here, and then actually broke exactly up to confirm the break to the upside, which put us back above this trend line, and now we're going from here. So a couple different things we could be forming now. One of them, unfortunately, is a descending triangle, right? And this could take a while to play out here, something like this, or we could just stay right in here, bounce up, get back above this, and continue on, right? It's going to kind of a lot depend on Bitcoin. I'm very bullish on Ethereum, very annoyed trying to use it because it is very expensive. I can't even make a simple transaction on Uniswap without having to pay $100, $200 fucking dollars sometimes to buy something, and then just to sell off a little bit for profits, half of your profits are going to gas fees. So, I honestly think that's dog shit and worthless, and makes me not want to invest into Ethereum as much. So take that as a grain of salt. I'm just a grumpy old man now. But so I think there's a couple different things that this can go from here. Right now, I'm sitting back and waiting because I want to see a pattern start to get confirmed that everybody's starting to see. Because if everybody's starting to see it and trade on it, you're more likely to make profits and go from there. All right. If I see anything else updated, I will throw it in the Discord, and I will be streaming on Twitch right after this. All right, and last we'll go ahead into XRP. So XRP is frustrating a lot of people, and I know it for sure, but I've been with XRP a long time, so I've been through these frustrations multiple times. So anytime I see a huge pump to the upside, I have a little bit that I'm always selling to make some money back, because pretty much every fucking time it comes back down, I can buy more and have a bigger bag of XRP. So we've had this pump to the upside, we've come back down, we've been trading in here, and I have this line drawn here just because this has been a line where we've had some decent resistance, right? I'm going to put it just a little bit higher so you can see wick, wick, wick. We had a candle body up and then a candle body through, and then again up and through. So right now we're forming a couple different things. We could be forming a big symmetrical triangle with these nice little W patterns here ready to break out. Definitely think that XRP is building on momentum and has been highly suppressed due to the SEC lawsuit. Now, with this being said, it could take another couple weeks before it goes up. Speculation could hop in before the 22nd and it shoot up, right? The 22nd isn't even like a court date or anything like that. It's basically when they go in and they just pitch all the details of what they got, why they're not in the fault, and a couple of lawyers, I think maybe one or two on each side, go in to talk about it. And it said, if you want to know more about this, I would say definitely visit Moon Lambo or Legal Briefs. Legal Briefs is a lawyer who's gone over a lot of XRP stuff, and from his perspective as a lawyer, and then Moon Lambo's XRP YouTuber, and he gets deep into it more than I have time to do in my videos, especially since I focus more on chart analysis. But both of them are very, very good. So we could be forming a ascending triangle here, and if we get back above this line and hold it as support, which we have yet to do, and this is on the 4-hourly, we could see a break to the upside, which would recover this part that we immediately shot back down on. The other option would be if we're forming this little bitty big triangle here. So we had up, touch, we came down, we touched up here, we could come back down to around the 45-cent range, and then come back above and break to the upside. And measured moves from either way, depending on whether you go from, say, just the symmetrical triangle to the upside, or depending on where you break it out at, puts us at previous targets of 84 cents, or if we say did a full move this, there, we could be seeing 92 cent XRP. Now, which one is going to come to fruition again? I have no idea. The probabilities are all saying that we are more likely to go up than to go down. If we were to go down, we have lots of support on both the 20 daily and weekly exponential moving averages here, which we just crossed about 3 or 4 days ago. We crossed the weekly exponential moving average with the daily, which is a bullish sign. It's a bullish cross. So we'll just have to see. We are still in a little bit of overbought territory, but that's, in my opinion, to be expected when you've been suppressed this long over some bullshit news. So I am still trading here on Bybit. I had a video where I sold $5,000 worth of Ethereum. I think it was like 2 to 3 Ethereum, because it was like $1,500 at the time, because I'd been really up on profits. I bought that Ethereum when it was, I don't know, down at $200 or $300. So I decided to turn that into XRP, and I've been trading XRP, teaching people how to use Bybit and things like that. And just today we're up another $1,000, and in the past 4 days we have been able to convert $5,000 worth of Ethereum into over $10,000 worth of XRP through trading. So if you like this and you want to learn how to do this as well, I do my best to show you safe, easy strategies to make XRP quick, And you can see these are just all the trades where, yeah, we do lose every now and then, but we're up a lot more, 5, 6, 500, 700, 300, 200 to only minus, 212. So again, thank you guys for everything. I said, I hope I can teach you guys and help y'all break away from the banks and make some money. And I will catch you guys in the next one.